Hey, what's up, you guys? Dirv here, back for another review. This time it's gonna be the Return of Marvel Legends, Puck series or Wolverine Wave Cyclops figure. I just got this figure today. Wasn't planning on getting one, but I did because I watched Advocate Pinoy's video. I'm gonna link that up. Check it out. Never been a fan of Cyclops. Never been. I hated Cyclops actually. I mean, I actually hate him right now. No offense to the Cyclops lovers. Um, it's just my taste. I don't like Cyclops. But first, let's get on to the packaging. Standard, standard Wolverine Marvel Legends packaging at the front. You can see here, Puck series, Marvel Legends, Cyclops. The back. Here's the figure. Here's the cancelled P5 costume, which was supposed to be the variant. Here's the costume itself. Here's the read up. Cyclops has protected Earth against it. Now Cyclops wields the power of the Phoenix Force. As you can see, Puck, Sabretooth. That Rogue's gonna be released next year in the Days of Future Past line, and Wolverine. Actually, Emma Frost was the one that got released. Planning on building this Puck. I'm looking for the parts, and let's get on with the review. So first and foremost, you can actually see, or it's quite evident that this guy uses the Bucky mold. It has the same articulation as the Bucky, different hands though and different head sculpt. You can see here it has that hole in the back for Bucky shield, which is actually the best, I don't know, mold for the medium sized characters. Like Archangel, he's not a lightweight, he's more of a middleweight. Saying that if, like, compared to the big guys and the small guys and all that, he's lean, but he's not skinny. I do not have the Cyclops from the Brood Wave to compare it to compare this one with. So yeah, you can see here the plastic, I think, is really a dark navy blue plastic, and the line work is really clean. You can see here. See here, the head. I like the skin tone they used. Same as the Wolverine one. It has the same color or shade as the Wolverine one. See the head. You can see the visor there, and it's sculpted, not painted. The line, the red line. You can see here the line work is really clean. The logo, and for the forearms, you can see here it's painted. I'm sorry, it's painted on gold with black lines, and there's a white there. On the legs, you can see the line work continues, and this one's a separate plastic. It has the black lines and the gold paint. Not the same color as the one in the forearms, but it adds the value, and it has pegals at the bottom of his feet. This one is the costume he wore before getting the P5 costume. So right now, during the new reboot, Marvel Now, he's wearing a different costume, the one with the red X, and I think his costume is a bit brownish, on the brownish side. So let's get on to, before I go to the articulation, it comes with the arms of Puck. See here. I won't try to move these hands or arms. I'm trying to build the Puck, so I might review that as well. Oh, I just moved it. Sorry. So let's get on with articulation. His head can move back this much and down this much. It can jerk around. It can pivot forward and back a bit, and it can turn left and right. His arms can go out, forward, back, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. No forearm articulation, but the wrists can turn and can go up and down very well. There's a ab crunch, can make him go down this much and up this much. Waist swivel. His legs. I don't know why. Liking the figure, but the legs are the drawbacks for me. Because I know this is a good buck or a good mold to use, but it's kind of hindering because it can twirl. Like for example, the Wolverine figure. Now that's the one I want because it can twirl. You can see here. It's up there. The joint is up there. While on the Cyclops figure, it's on the side itself. So yeah, so can go forward, back, out. Thigh rotation here, still stiff. Double jointed knees, calf rotation. Ankles can move up and down, and it has that ankle pivot or the ankle rocker. So yeah, time for some size comparisons. Let me fix his pose up first so he can stand very well. There you go. Here's Cyclops, and here's his X-Men rival, Wolverine, getting into a little love triangle with Jean Grey. Here, this is a good size because Wolverine is supposed to be bulkier. And see here, he's more girthier, but it is shorter, and that's the proper way to do a Wolverine in a Cyclops. And then next is the Series 3 Magneto, which is a bit taller than Cyclops. Yeah, it's a bit taller than Cyclops due to the helmet. Here, let's compare it to the back. Yeah, it is taller by a wee bit, not that much. So yeah, time to grade this guy. For the paint job, there are no paint wash or dry brushing, but it is done really well. I mean, the lines are cleanly done, and the gloves, the forearm gloves, and the visors are done. But I wish it had paint detail, especially in the legs, because the choice of plastic there is different. It's kind of like a yellowish, light yellow, shiny yellow plastic, and then on the gloves it's a orangey gold paint. But the line work and the decals are done very well. Especially the logo, I'm gonna give it a 9. Articulation, I'm gonna give it a 9. Likeness, spot on, I'm gonna give it a 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a grade of 9.5 or 9 to 9.5, depending on how you see it or how I see it. It's still a good figure. Arguably the best figure from the wave, next to the Wolverine, or it is the best than the Wolverine. It's between the two. So there you go, guys. I'm looking for the puck, the figure parts, and I might review that next, or I might get a saber tooth for cheap, a loose one, and have it turned into a base for an avalanche costume. So there you go, guys. Peace, and please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.